Hello and welcome to yet another video, and in this video it is something different because in this video I'll be unboxing this camera bag right here. It's from Memento, I'm not sure how it's actually pronounced. It's a Thai brand and I just arrived in Thailand, well 2 weeks ago, but I just came out of the state quarantine today. Video about that coming out pretty soon, and hopefully by the time this video is out, that video is also out. But first I also need to sort out my internet here in Thailand, as I don't based here. Well, not permanently, just from time to time. But anyway, let's get into the video. So this is actually a bag that I've been looking for, to buy for the past 2 or 3 years now. I'm not sure, maybe a bit longer even. It's just that there's this Thai celebrity that I follow, and I usually don't buy anything that, I don't usually fall for those products that celebrity has or anything, but this bag looks really nice, and I never really had a leather camera bag because I thought that, I always think that it's really not practical to have a leather camera bag because it's not really efficient to what I usually would use a camera bag for. And sometimes I would even makeshift camera bags, so I would sometimes convert a backpack or a certain messenger bag to as a camera bag for me, because for me speed, practicality and just functionality matters more, and if I can customize, the more I can customize, the better. Oops. That's not how you should be cutting this box open. I'm epically failing at it, and but it's good to know that it's good quality tape. Anyway, I just arrived at home, well, 2 hours ago, and then I spent the past 2 hours cleaning up everything. So yeah, I'm just a little bit tired, but I'm also excited to actually open this. This is detail about the bag. It's in a really nice paper, good quality paper here. Oil pull up leather. It's a type of leather. Certificate of authenticity. Cool. And the thank you card with the social media plugin. Just to be safe. And then you're presented with this right here. The pouch holding the actual bag, and I love these gels. It's really good for camera bags, so I'm definitely gonna keep that. Anyway, I was debating between two styles because they have the classic Satchel, I think it's called. This actually looks so much better than in on the picture. Anyway, so it's all leather and it's in this brown color, and I've been it took me a long time to really decide whether or not I should buy this bag, and then when I wanted to buy it I was already in the Netherlands, and of course COVID-19 hit, and yeah, shipping was not really reliable, so I really had even a longer time to consider if I should go for this version, or they also have a newer leather version which is more sleek. Instead of having this edge coming out, the leather edge coming out, it's actually stitched inwards, so it looks more sleek in a modern way, and this just looks more like a classic kind of leather bag that you would usually see. But it's actually smaller than I thought. I was expecting it to be a bit bigger, but this is also cool. Another reason I went for this one is, well, decided to go for this particular style in general is just I'm using more and more mirrorless cameras, and sometimes I don't need my DSLR camera bag, which is significantly bigger, but of course the bigger bag also comes with the positive side that I can just fit my 15-inch MacBook Pro, my other accessories like 20,000 or 25,000 milliamp power bank for my phones, and to also power other cameras when they ran out of batteries, and I also ran out of spare batteries for those cameras. So yeah, but I decided to also get this bag for casual walk and everything. And when you buy leather camera bags, also keep in mind that not all of them will look exactly the same because it is leather. and some of them might have more scratches due to the nature of leather, or some of them might be ever so slightly off the tone, just very slightly. So yeah, there's to keep that in mind. But otherwise, it looks nicer than on the picture, and I would imagine that this bag looks nicer in person here than through the video right now. But yeah, sadly there's no compartment over here. I would have loved to see like a compartment over there, but the reason that I really pulled the trigger on this one and not the other one that I was debating on is this handle. I like having this handle, and the other one does not have this handle, though the actual design looks a little bit sleeker. And yeah, you can actually pull out this divider, and then you will have just an empty bag with a zipper inside where you can just put in small documents, or like iPad mini if you have one. So yeah, there's that. And there are two small bags here. So yeah, just to put in your phone, your wallet, what have you. So yeah, but I have to say that this is much smaller than I thought, and this is actually the strap that comes with it. It's nicely tied with this rubber band. I don't know. It feels a bit elasticy, but also wax in the same time. I think it's wax string that they tie it with. Yeah, but this is really, really small. From the picture, I thought that this would actually be bigger, because I mean, if you're using a Leica or a Micro Four Thirds or a Sony mirrorless camera, I think this is fine. But the bigger Fujifilm that I have, like the X-T3, it looks to be a tiny bit too big, because I like to fit like my 16 1.4 in there, and I have other f1.4 lenses, and if I use those, I think it's gonna make them a bit bigger. I don't know. The X-T3 is filming me right now. This is my EOS R. I definitely won't be able to use my battery grip in here unless if I take off the lens. But this, I mean, of course I will just have to work on the divider, but it kind of fits a full frame mirrorless camera, a size of the Canon EOS R, with the adapter and the 16-35mm lens. So if you're working with native lenses, I think it's going to be a shorter and smaller overall form factor if you get like the equivalent lens. Or you can even put the 24-105, 24-70 f2.8 in here, and it's going to be much smaller than this because I have the EF adapter right here, because I still use my Canon DSLRs. Of course, I will not be able, definitely not be able to put my DSLR in here for sure. But yeah, otherwise that has been the unboxing and also the impression of this bag. The divider can be adjusted, however, but they only give you two dividers here, two long dividers. Let me just show you that right there. Sure. So yeah, I wish there were more practical dividers that they give you, but it's good to see that they pretty much keep everything also kind of like in the same tone. But yeah, oops. I just slapped my own lips with the metal thing, metal clip latch. So yeah, that's it for now. I will have to go and arrange my internet so that at least I can upload this video. Well, but of course if you're living abroad, you can actually contact them, and being in Thailand, it is actually handmade here in Thailand, in Chiang Mai, and yeah, it's really good quality from what I can see, but only time will tell if it's gonna be as good as my super rugged camera bags that I just travel with on professional basis and just not care about it. Of course I'm going to treat this with more care because this is going to be more of my casual bag, but yeah, there's that. But yeah, there's the bag. At least I feel a little bit better about the design and the fact that it looks better than in the picture, and also the fact that I'm actually supporting local here in Thailand finally. And if you want this bag, you can always contact them if it's possible to ship from Thailand to your country. Most likely it can if you live in places where you have decent postal service, like in the EU for example, or in Britain, or in other parts of Asia. So yeah, as long as if you have good postal service and it's not that much affected by the COVID-19 restrictions, then definitely consider it, because it is still quite an affordable bag for a leather camera bag, because it's like 5,800 or 5,600 baht, I'm not sure. So anyway, that was a really long video and also a really long explanation. But yeah, so yeah, overall I do highly recommend this bag, and if you need a free photography guidebook, absolutely for free and for beginners, it's actually on my website. The link will be down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and have fun shooting. Bye!